Main event for the middleweight title. Joshua Neal coming out the challenger, coming out of Carlson Gracie, Northern Kentucky, fighting out of Cincinnati, Ohio. 6'1", 26 years old, undefeated on his record, number 3 amateur middleweight in Kentucky. And prior to his last fight, he called out Jake Volbrecht and ended up getting the victory against Jake Volbrecht. Got the win there and said, I'm calling out the champ. So this is a guy who calls his shots and, asking you shall receive, right?
Yes, sir.
I feel like Mark is a fighting champion. And this is a great matchup. Josh Neal, training under Aaron Thomas, Casey Hall, Josh Gravis, Jiu-Jitsu blue belt. He was a college soccer player. Won his debut via head kick TKO. Very aggressive fighter. We saw his teammate Biram Bao in the first fight of the night, another aggressive fighter. He's trying to make it 2-0 for Carlson Gracie, Northern Kentucky, here tonight. Seen him actually get a couple of wins inside the...
So would you take this as another striker versus wrestler matchup?
I mean, I feel like it's both of these guys are just so... I mean, Mark is probably, college wrestler, has a wrestling background, but I think that Neal is just so well-rounded. We've seen him win via strikes. We saw him with a wrestling in his last fight. And, I think that if Josh... I mean, he probably doesn't want to wrestle with Mark. I don't blame him, but... probably striker versus grappler. He does have some vicious kicks.
And his opponent, coming out of the red corner, Mark Trifelos.
Mark Trifelos is 5'10", 25 years old. Coming out of Columbus, Ohio, representing Ronin Training Center. Training under Josh Williams and crew up there.
And I'll tell you what, all them Ronin guys are well prepared, man, under Josh Williams. Josh Williams is a phenomenal coach, high IQ. He understands the game like it's the back of his hand.
Mark was a collegiate wrestler at the University of Findlay. And I feel like one of the most driven guys. I mean, I feel like you have to be driven in general to be in MMA, but he is incredibly driven. I feel like his faith and fighting are probably the two biggest things in his life. He lost his debut, which I look back, looking at that fight, he won the fight. It was just the judges scored it incorrectly. And then he's come back and won all 4 of his fights via choke, 4 in a row, including a rear naked choke over Brody Rutledge at OCL 36 to claim the OCL middleweight title. And interesting in this fight in Kentucky, the title fights are 5-round title fights. And I like that because if you're fighting for a title, you should essentially be on the verge or about ready to turn pro. And
and ideally it gives you that 15 full minutes experience.
It gives you the experience and it gives you the ability to go out there and it makes title fights feel special, right?
Yeah,
5 rounds.
100%. Makes it feel like an actual title fight.
And I feel like both of these guys probably are on the verge of, potentially looking at turning pro in the very near future. So it's a great test for both of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest will be 5 3-minute rounds in the OCL Amateur Middleweight Championship. And fighting out of the blue corner, standing 6 foot 1 inches tall, weighing in at 184 pounds. With an undefeated amateur record of 3 wins, 1-0 defeats, and fighting out of Cincinnati, Ohio, Joshua Neal. And his opponent, standing 5 foot 10 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. With an amateur record of 4 wins, with only a single defeat. Fighting out of Columbus, Ohio, he is your current and defending champion, Mark Man of Faith Trifelos. And your referee for this contest will be Chris.
Amateur middleweight title on the line. Josh Neal in the blue, Mark Trifelos in the gray. Chris Kinman draws the assignment for this title fight and our amateur main event. No glove touch.
Ooh,
Overhand right lands. Trifelos, the
Mark's
big
got him
shot
hurt
drops
earlier.
him. Neal trying to
Looking to hold on to
recover.
survive.
This is not where Josh Neal wants to be. Trifelos with some big bombs here. See if he settles in here in this spot as Mark.
Looks like Mark's going to go for that head and arm choke here. He just got to step over and secure that,
He's
that full mount position.
got one win via arm triangle choke in his
He's
fight.
doing a good job taking his time on top here.
Now inside control here.
Looking to find that knee on belly.
Plenty of time to work, and man, this is the aggressive striking from Mark Trifelos in this fight, and then now he's in his wheelhouse on the ground. Maybe just having Melvin Harris in his corner helped with the striking confidence. So he's trying to turn on this hip here, halfway through round number one. Neal has done a good job recovering thus far, but Trifelos just...
Yeah, he's going to watch keeping that head over that arm. Mark's going to look to try to secure that head and arm position once he gets that knee on belly and slice through. He's doing
Neal
a really good
trying
job
to frame here off of
staying
his
inside
back.
mount, controlling position here. Be nice to try to see him posture up and rain down a couple of punches to get the position moving a little bit more.
Trying to regain guard. Trifelos does a good job, though, now transitioning into full mount. Looks like he has this arm triangle. 50 seconds left in the first round. Trifelos corner telling him that they want him to soften him up a little bit, maybe a couple of shots to the body. Posture's up. Neal doing a good job though, recovering back to half guard here in this position.
He did a good job exploding out of the position there. He's looking for a Kimura lock here. Possibly sweep his way out of position.
Did a good job using that Kimura to get back to his feet.
Now you're seeing him pressing forward.
Short time here in round number one. Nice leg kick there from Neal.
Seeing lots of feints early on from Neal now that he's back onto his feet.
Looks like there might actually be a cut on the top of the head of Josh Neal. Got a long way to go in this fight, but I feel like that has to be, even though he probably lost that first round, a huge confidence boost at the end there for Josh Neal to be able to get back to his feet.
Yeah, he did a good job holding on, recovering while he was on bottom there. He did a good job getting his hips back, using that Kimura to stand back up. He also gets that extra 90 seconds in between rounds to catch his breath here and recover a little bit more, so it'd be interesting to see how he comes out in the second round.
Seconds are out in between rounds. Round number two. I feel like both fighters probably gained a lot of confidence. Mark in his striking in round number one, and Neal in his ability to get back to his feet. Such an even matchup. This is the most aggressive I've seen Mark Trifelos in his striking by far. Went down to a knee. I'm not sure if he got caught there or not.
Ooh,
oh,
good
deep.
Straight snap kick to the chin there.
Neal has some crazy kicks with a lot of power behind it. I'm surprised he's not throwing a lot of low kicks here, maybe worrying about that takedown.
Yeah, he's trying to probably possibly give Mark
Nice
a
body
harder
shot
chance
there.
of catching those kicks there.
Neal's standing right in front of him, too.
Neal's doing a good job on the outside, showing some things, getting Mark to bite.
It's interesting to see the pacing, too,
See
right?
right there. See how he got Mark to bite down on that feint.
Yeah, like he might. I was gonna say it's interesting seeing the pacing in this fight with both fighters knowing that it is 5 rounds. There was a lot of energy expended in that first round, but a little slower pace here, round number 2.
In the second, yeah. Mark going for another takedown. Got the back here. Looks like Neal's going to try and switch his way back up into position. Gets stuck back down into side mount. Mark staying real heavy onto that head and arm choke again. Going to try to possibly look for that.
Mark trying to, looks like he's trying to get to mount here, change over to the other side, but Neal again, good job regaining half guard.
He's got his head and arm choke out. He's going to look to try to slide his left leg through and up through the
looks like
guard,
he's got
going
it.
to full mount.
But now he's out of the choke, is Neal. He kind of gave up mount, I think, to be able to not.
Yeah, he had to kind of
defend
give
that
up
choke.
mount to not give up the head and arm choke there.
This is such a great back and forth, well-matched fight between two fighters that look well beyond their experience
Mark has
level.
the advantage on top here, though, when it comes to the wrestling. Josh Neal's doing a good job on bottom, trying to do the best he can to scramble up and create openings.
It's mostly defense, right, though? He's not a
Yeah.
lot of offense off of his back. He's kind of just trying to survive and advance, right?
Definitely not seeing much offense. Lots of defense there. Trying to just more so hold on to survive.
Yeah. The benefit
Create
that
space, but Mark does a real good job staying on top, creating heavy pressure, controlling him.
I think the advantage for Neal, though, too, is that if it's just a true grappling match and that he's not taking a lot of punishment off of his back, he's not getting hurt in that position, and he survives to the next round and is able to get back to his feet where he wants to probably be striking.
100%, man, and he could be possibly thinking, too, man, I could have better cardio than this guy. Let's see if I can drag him into deeper waters and get him to slow down and possibly look for a finish myself later in the fight.
2 great rounds, though, so far.
Both guys look like they're in really good shape in this title fight here, I will say that.
Yeah, I don't think either
Both standing up, not using the stole.
Yeah, neither guy seems to be slowing down. I feel like that they did technically slow down a little bit in the second round, but it was more of a measured pace, I think.
Yeah, I think they got a good feel of each other in the first round there. And
2 great rounds for the champion thus far, though. Heading into the third.
Mark going up 2-0 into the third round. Josh Neal behind 2, so. Another good front snap kick there.
Neal has a lot of confidence in his kicks. He will just throw those are from a lot of different angles as well. Feinting a lot too. See if he maybe starts to open up with these leg kicks a little bit here. See a little bit of redness on that outside left leg. Oh, nice body shot there from Trifelos.
Good high kick there. Another 1-2 from Mark. Another 1-2.
Mark is doing a good job, too, of getting in and getting out, right? Throwing us a couple big power shots and then getting back
just quick
out of
pops.
Neal's range.
1-2 out, 1-2 out, 1-2 out. He's doing a good job staying on his back foot, drawing Josh Neal in to where he can kind of freeze a little bit for him to utilize.
Nice outside leg kick there from Neal. Starting to chop.
Another 1-2 from Mark. Looking for that back trip. Secures the takedown here.
That's the advantage of a high-level wrestler, that even if the takedown wasn't really fully there, he's still able to land it, right, and finish the takedown.
Yep.
He's got so many hours of takedowns from, different angles and whether it's there or not. And It's a huge advantage in MMA of having that level of wrestling experience because Mark has been able this entire time.
Good pass. Josh Neal tried to throw up a triangle choke there, and Mark Triff did a good job of recognizing it straight into passing the side mount.
Yeah, I was going to say Mark has been able to have this fight on the ground when he's wanted it to be on the ground. Been able to dictate where the fight happens. The corner of Josh Neal starting to try to work on the ref a little bit, maybe try to get a stand up. Trifelos staying busy though here.
Yeah, going body head, trying to soften him up a little bit.
And again, that's the interesting thing, right, of the transition from wrestling to MMA, of not just falling into wrestling, right? Remembering that you can punch the guy in the head as well.
Correct. Get into that notion of where you just want to control the guy when you're wrestling, more so you want to try to control and punch here in MMA.
15 seconds in round number 3. We are on the verge of heading into the championship rounds in this amateur main event. And Mark Trifelos.
Both guys here, man, getting a feel for championship rounds for the first time.
Yeah. Invaluable, I feel like, as an amateur. To be able to fight in this kind of environment against a guy who, I mean, they're very evenly matched. I think that Trifelos probably has the advantage. I mean, definitely has the advantage striking. I think Neal has maybe a little bit of the advantage on the feet, although Trifelos has been hanging in there on the feet. Throwing some big, heavy shots.
Yeah, he throws a good explosive 1-2 off of his back foot. He gets Josh Neal to start walking down a little bit, and then you'll see Mark just kind of sit there and plant his feet, build that hard 1-2, circle out.
I think Josh Williams in the corner of Mark Trifelos saying he's tired, let's go. And this is definitely something that neither fighter has experienced before, right? Going out for a 4th round.
Yeah, this is where you really have to start digging deep. You've already experienced a full 9 minutes into the fight. You got a little bit of wear and tear.
Trifelos opening
Mark's
up here in the 4th round.
A lot more in this round. Oh, good counter there from Josh.
Oh,
a heavy head kick. Mark is hurt.
That was
Mark
shin
looking
on
for the
forehead
takedown and try to recover here for a minute. Secures the takedown.
Goes back to where his wheelhouse.
And I couldn't see it from where I was sitting, but it looked like that was a very nice knee that came up straight the middle that got Mark rocked there for a second.
I couldn't tell if it was the knee. I thought it was the
Mark's
shin.
looking for that.
Neal now on
choke
top.
Here looks like it might be tight.
Neal not trying to really fight the hands. Going to be hard from this position to get it, but
yeah, you got to be careful being
Mark
here, trying not to burn
now
out your
here's
arms
the
and get stuck into an arm triangle or a Von Flu. You can see that he's using that shoulder pressure there.
This is tight.
Oh, Mark doing a good job.
Flips him
out.
off.
Mark's looking still hurt here. He's
he looks a little
legs.
wobbled. Oh, and he slips. Oh.
Mark ended up on top of that slip here. Might have helped him recover a little bit more.
Now Neal looking for a Kimura. Trifelos back in the...
You can definitely see Mark's trying to take his time here, get his wits about.
Yeah, both fighters are just pouring sweat, so it's not surprising that it's a little slippery in the cage. Halfway through the 4th round here. Josh Neal trying to throw up a triangle.
Put himself into a triangle, sneaks out of it again.
Looked like Trifelos might have grabbed the cage there momentarily. The referee kind of knocked his hands away.
Still a minute left into this round.
Yeah, they're gonna time to wipe the cage. Fighter safety. I think that the fact that he slipped. The fact that he slipped was, I think, you kind of had to do that, right? Like,
yeah.
it's unfortunate. You don't want that to happen.
You don't want either fighter to get hurt
Yeah.
because it's so slippery in there either. I mean,
and he waited until it was a neutral position. Both guys got back to, they were back on the
100%.
feet.
He did a good job waiting until they both stood up. It would have been a little bit more different if the slip would have happened and then Mark ended up on top and then they separated
Right.
the.
Yeah, fighter safety always the most important thing. Nice leg kick there from Neal. Mark responds with a 1-2. Under a minute to go.
Neal still.
Neal
with another snap front kick there. Hurt Mark again.
Yeah, Neal's winning this. This is the first round. I think he's pretty close to winning in this fight.
Another high kick there, just barely misses. Yeah, I agree with you. I think Neal has taken this round 100%. I mean, he's definitely been taken down a couple of times.
Good takedown defense.
But he is definitely getting the best of Mark this round on the feet.
What a fight.
Oh,
flying knee.
Flying knee lands.
Mark just ate that clean.
He responds with a 1-2 of his own. Uppercut.
Oh, leg kick there.
Into a takedown. Right into side mount. 15 seconds left here in this round.
Wow. Neal has continued to do a good job here of just framing and not letting Mark get to a knee on belly position, even though he's in this dominant side control.
Man, even though Mark got hurt in that round, I mean, you could still score that a 9-9, possibly a 9-8 for Mark because he secured 4 or 5 takedowns in that round. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, I think based on the damage, though, that was a lot of damage.
There was a lot of damage
in that round.
He got rocked 2 or 3 times, twice from a front snapping kick and then that jumping knee.
Either way, it looks like even though he's taking the stool, Neal might be the fresher guy in this fight. But man, what a battle!
Going into the 5th round, I see Neal being down 4-1 or 3-1.
Yeah,
sorry.
3-1. Yeah, he probably still has to get a finish.
Yeah, he's going to try and come out and look for the finish here. Mark's going to have to do continue to do what he's been doing the whole fight, get the fight to the ground and secure a takedown and hopefully hold him there or even possibly get a finish there.
This fight has lived up to the amateur main event billing, and the winner will definitely be well deserving of the title.
Well deserved, 15 minutes paid in full.
And Neal,
Neal looking for his own takedown here.
Yeah, you definitely see sense the urgency here from him in the 5th round. Trifelos going back to his wheelhouse with the wrestling. Oh, nice trip.
Nice trip there.
Like backdoor trip
He's
there.
looking for a Darce. Neal looking for a Darce here. Hail Mary Darce.
He can get it.
He's got it
locked in. He's got the leg over. Let's see. See if he can get that leg hooked. That's what he needs to do to be able to finish this.
Mark's doing a good job keeping his hips away. Trying to. Oh, it looks like it might be tight now. Doing a good job trying to fight the hands. Mark staying strong.
Man, he's trying to
roll out of this.
What heart, and then knee on the when they get back to their feet. Trifelos with a takedown. 2 minutes to go. Still plenty of time to work for Mark Trifelos and Josh Neal. This is one of the best amateur fights I've seen in a long time. We've still got 4 pro fights for you here tonight. My goodness. Halfway through the 5th and final round.
Mark doing a real good job here controlling side mount.
And staying active too, right? Doing just enough.
He's constantly looking to improve position.
Last minute of the fight. Chris Kinman giving Mark Trifelos a warning. He's going for this arm triangle, though. He's still going for it. I mean, you've got a guy going for a submission. It's hard to stand him up from that spot.
Looks like Mark's trying to secure a gift
Yeah,
wrap
he's doing
here.
a good job though here of staying active. Like he's doing way too much.
Yeah, there's no
I don't
reason
like
for them to
stand-ups in
stand up
general,
here.
but yeah. Great job by the referee, Chris Kinman, not listening to the crowd. $20 seconds left. Mark Trifelos trying to take the back, still staying active. Good job by Neal, was trying to roll out of there.
Looks like Mark's going to close the show and successfully defend his middleweight title here tonight.
Man, what a fight.
That was an incredible fight. Both fighters had to dig deep.
5 rounds of relentless action. Josh Neal called his shots that he wants a title fight, and ran
He
into
definitely brought the fight tonight, man.
buzzsaw. Yeah, I mean, both of these guys are very, very close to the verge of being pros. And that's why they're fighting for a title for, a very high-level promotion. Not sure why people are booing.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it
It's a
up
fantastic
for
fight.
his winner. We have a unanimous decision, and your winner is fighting out of the red corner,
Mark Trifelos successfully defends his amateur middleweight title. Moves up to 5-1.
Hey, Mark, dealing with the grappling, prevailed that victory. That was a tough battle. It was back and forth. Man, you got some professionals in there. Talk about your opponent, Joshua Neal, and what's next for you, champ? Well, first and foremost,
Good thing he wasn't from Grove City.
I'd
Woo!
like to thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I get my strength from Him and Him alone. The Holy Spirit that gives me power. My opponent, man, that is one tough dude.
Stay away from Grove City, champ.
I don't know what you said, but all right, thanks. Yeah, Josh, we've coming into this. The dude is a tough dude. He's scrappy. I knew he threw a lot of head kicks. Luckily, I blocked one of them with my face. But yeah, he's really tough. I hit him pretty hard in the first round, stumbled him, dropped him, I think, but he recovered. Dude's a man, it's a real honor to be able to come in here, share the octagon with man, and for 15 minutes we can be selfish and just be warriors. This is the most alive I've ever felt, and I thank those who helped me the opportunity, and I thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Hey Jim, look, push you at 5-1, man. What is next? Let everybody know, Newport, Kentucky, what's next for the champ?
Man, I don't know, I didn't really think of anything past this 15 minutes. I had nothing planned. I told myself, I come in here willing to die, and that's why I didn't tap when I was very close to going out. I'm gonna give it some thought, get with my team, and we'll move forward from here, probably go pro, something like that. But I don't know yet. I want to thank a couple people, that's all right. Thank you to all my family and friends, for everybody that came to support me. I love all you guys. Thank you to my girlfriend and her family, all my coworkers that came here. And thank you to my sponsor, the Garrison Barbershop. It probably doesn't look that great right now, but they do the best work on haircuts, so hit them up. If you're looking to sponsor me, hit me up on Instagram, Man of Faith MMA.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner, Mark, Man of